Greetings and welcome to episode 14 of my Empire Total War Darth mod Spain campaign. And this, my friends, I left it last time where we took Genoa, my friends, after a ferocious fight here in Genoa. It really was absolutely brutal here. But as you can see, the majority of Spain now lies under Spanish control, under Spanish domination. We really have put our foot down here. I'll put our mark down here in Spain, in the Mediterranean indeed, sir. It really, really is an absolute wondrous. Look at this. We've got Naples, Rome, Venice, and now Genoa here, all under Spanish control. But it hasn't been easy. We have had to fight multiple enemies here to try and really try and keep things really on an even footing here. As you can see, the economy has been absolutely battered to pieces here because, of course, we've been raided multiple times. We really have been by the Genoans here. As you can see here, they've been an absolute menace, a thorn in our side. We finally brought them under control. We finally rid ourselves of the Genoans here. We brought the final sort of piece of the jigsaw here of Rome, of Italy, what we can get at the moment here in Genoa. Now, as you can see here, France have also taken a great swathe here of Italy here. The top two, Turin and Milan, is under this French control. And of course we've got Paris here, and the French do control, I believe, yes, a great swathe here of North America as well as under, and indeed in Canada is under French control. Is it? Oh, that's actually Louisiana, I do beg your pardon, but mind you, Louisiana is a protectorate of France, so in reality it really is part of French territory. And of course then we've got New Spain as well. We're allied to, they are bringing in quite a lot of money from New Spain, but as many of you said, you need to really get in here, man. Annex Texas here to try and bring the Spanish New Spain under full Spanish control here. Of course we've got Cuba, and we've also got Port Royal here. We've taken off the British. That was a real coup de grace there, it really was. And we've got a decent amount coming in here, and also a decent amount coming in from Cuba as well. But of course we can expand. We should be able to build on here as well eventually. We're probably going to put a craft workshop in here. As you can see, this army here has taken a bit of a beating. We do have a lot of preparing to do, so we are going to be looking to sort of cement and fortify what we already have. As you can see, a lot of these buildings are sort of, you know, have been really hit pretty hard here by the Genoans. We've got a lot of rebuilding to do to be able to bring this economy back up. We really want to put our foot down. As you can see, we've got the Austrians here. They're bringing, that's quite a powerful force here. We do also have the AUD mod here, the additional units mod, actually active for this campaign as well. So I hope you don't mind, my friends, if we do see some additional forces being able to be brought to bear. You could, oh, look at that. Swiss Guards, Swiss Grenadiers, look at that, Fusiliers, Swiss Line Infantry, Engineers, Western European Infantry Mercenaries, look at that, Swiss Pikemen. We've got Militia, Blunderbuss Shotgunners, Guerrilla Mercenaries, Grenadiers, Standard Grenadiers, Spanish Infanteria de Marina, Line Infantry, and of course this, oh my goodness me, look at that, Horse Grenadiers. And of course we've got the addition, sort of the usual hussars. But look at the addition here we've got. Is absolutely magnificent, it really is. We do need to get the military academy up. What will we get from the military academy here? Oh, sharpshooters. And we will also get the addition of General's Bodyguards, Light Dragoons, the standard, oh, cuirassiers, excellent, sir. Grenadier Guards, that'd be fantastic. Swiss Regiment. So we do need to get ourselves up here in Venice, up to a military academy, which we don't have at the moment. Of course, this is fortified. Now, ideally, we'd like to try and bring France in, actually, as an ally. I wonder if we can request an alliance with France. It might, yes, indeed, sir. Excellent. So now we've got France as an ally. So that is fantastic to see, it really is. But look at this here. Look at the Dutch. They've absolutely exploded other blocks here. And they've even taken Berlin, which is an absolute coup de grace there. That is an absolute unforeseen event there. Look at that. They've absolutely blitzkrieged right across Central Europe here, pushing along the north here into Berlin. They could even hook around here and even move into Dresden. And even into Prague, possibly. If are they at war with the Austrians? Let us delve deeper. Yes, indeed they are. They're at war with the Prussians for the Austrians, so that means they could actually sort of move down this sort of southern hook, this pincer movement here. They could really hit down here and probably take two of the key Central European capitals of Dresden and Prague here, even possibly threatening Vienna here, Austria. But that would be good for us because it would withdraw these forces away from our sort of front, as it were. We do have, oh, look at that army there, my friends. It's a wonderful army. It really is. We've got the militia being replenished and repaired here, but all the rest of the army is ready to stand here. We do need some better guns in here. Can we get? No, we don't have the ability here. That's why we haven't got an ordnance factory either. Okay, we've got a lot to do here in Italy now. Things have calmed down a little bit. And further afield, of course, we've got the Knights of St. John here. Excuse me, my friends. And of course we do have quite a significant trade deal here with the Ottomans, who have themselves actually done not too bad here at all. They still hold most of their territories. They do have quite a significant amount of income coming in here. Excuse me, my friends, a bit of Throckaniel fruit. And we are indeed, we've got Morocco, so we have sealed Morocco down. That is firmly under Spanish control. And we are bit by bit moving the religion in the way of Catholicism, which is definitely what we need to bring in the populace firmly into control. You see, religious unrest has actually dropped quite significantly from 10 to 5, and eventually it will be fully converted. But then we need to look at bringing all of North Africa under our control here. If we were to take North Africa, Algiers, Tunis, Tripoli under our control, the vast majority of the Mediterranean, sort of, I'd say the western side here of Naples here would be firmly under Spanish control. And why is that important? Two reasons. First is trade. We are able to control the trade that comes into the Mediterranean, not only for ourselves but for others. But secondly, if we are able to build our fleet up, and many of you said, Mally, you need to get your fleet up as strong as you possibly can, because our fleet is pretty weak at the moment, then we could cut off the Gibraltar Straits, which means not allowing enemy forces into the Mediterranean, which means it really does limit the amount of sort of positions they can attack straight off the bat from coming from a naval invasion. So we really do have to build this fleet up. We're going to try and invest as heavily as we can into the navy. We've only got these ships here. They're not really enough, especially for the Spanish, and we really do need to sort of really kickstart our naval forces. So we're going to be... Look at that, a war galleon, what a wondrous sight there. That is absolutely wondrous. But the cost is 2,300. Expensive, but still a mighty ship there. Privateer. We really need to get our ships up and running here. We got opportunity to the galleon as well, but we're going to probably looking at the upper echelon here of the ships, the upper tier of the ships, fourth rate onwards is what we really need to get here. Look at that war galleon. Look at that Spanish heavy war galleon indeed, sir. Look at the firepower, 363. You jest, surely, sir. 2,368 for an extra 68 gold. You can get the top of the range, and you get 6 of them. I think we should be getting ourselves a Spanish heavy war galleon. That will be a wondrous addition. It really will. We've got a lot of... How's our research doing? Our research is going pretty well, actually. We've got a very well spread out amount of research going on here, particularly in agriculture, which are going to really boost our income, especially our internal income. In case the trade is ever cut off from us, we can then, sort of survive on our own internal economy. And again, we're trying to get utilitarianism here. It's going to give us plus 4 and minus 20 to cost of agricultural building, or cultural building, should I say. That'll be and also we get a classical university, which is definitely what we need here. And we are pushing, as I said, the agriculture pretty hard here. Now, spinning mule would be nice as well. We can't get anything else until we get military academy built somewhere, and I believe that Madrid is going to be that place. Let's quickly check. We do have socket bayonets, so we will be going for military academy pretty soon. But because we've been tied down with a war with Genoa, and also tidying up any sort of stragglers, any partisans, some anti-partisan operations that to be carried out in Italy, that's why we haven't been able to focus on our military and upgrading all of our sort of cities and our buildings. But we can now at last focus on that. Get our economy up. Our economy is not running smoothly at all. It really isn't running smoothly at all. As you can see, that is pretty poor. As you can see, 18,000 being spent on our military, and the army have got a pretty good cabinet minister here for the army, Lord High Constable. But still, I think we've done all we can do here at the moment. We've just got to now be able to solidify our hold on Italy, and then we can start looking here at possibly using the force in Morocco, bolstering it, improving it, and this will be the force that will bring the rest of North Africa under Spanish control, under Spanish rule, and all of these shipyards, all of these ports will then become under our control, and it will give us direct access here to the Ottoman Empires through the east here of North Africa, if we should so wish it. But at the moment we got a very good trade deal with the Ottomans, and indeed they're very friendly with us, so we want that to remain so. We have to keep an eye on Austria though. Austria do seem to be stepping up the pressure a little bit here. They haven't taken Bavaria, but they've taken Stuttgart here. We just hope that if the French do collapse, we will of course pounce and take Milan and Turin, but still we are allied with France. We're going to honour that alliance. We are not going to break it like fiends or cowards. But my friends, let us end this first turn here. Let's see what happens here. Possibly with Austria, they probably will move in and maybe try and poke against Venice here. Let's have a look what happens here. Oh, France moving troops back, possibly to... wait. And they want 850, and they want military. No, yep. We could take that. Remember, we're an ally, so we will give them a discount on this, and their wealth is spectacular. I was only rich at the moment. And if we can get that, if they can give them that, that's fine. Yeah, we'll accept that. Let's keep on the good side. Ooh. I thought France might have been going for Portugal there, but look at that. That's a... oh, I thought they might have been picking up that army then, but no. But we need a strong ally there. Reinforcing Munich. That's right, you just back away. Could it be that maybe the United Provinces, the Dutch, are giving worry and concern to the Austrians, which is driving their troops away? Or maybe they know that now we've got Italy firmly under our control. Now we are immured in Italy. We are dug in Italy. Maybe now they know they can't just simply walk in and take what they want. Not a chance. Not a chance, my friends. Believe it. Ah, look at that. The Ottomans have moved there into the French port there. Interesting indeed. Oh, well done. New Spain hitting the Dutch pretty hard there. We might want to get some of our own troops and own fleets into the trade nodes. But again, our trade is going to be affected there by that civil war. Oh, you absolute fiends. Look at that. They've absolutely hit us there. Hitting that port. Damn, we've got to get rid of the Genoans. We just have to. Oh, this is going to hurt us. We're bankrupt. What? We're going to have to put the taxes up. Wow, that is an absolute menace. The Genoans have been an absolute menace to us. Look at that. Damn it. That's going to affect growth. Ooh. That could come in useful to us in the long run, but damn it, look at that. We've got absolutely no chance of moving out of here. That's the problem with this fleet. We have to try and get rid of these Genoans here on this island. We don't have any ships available here at the moment. Yes, we do. I do beg your pardon, sir. So, we're going to move this naval force here. There's a phone call there. So, we've moved this force here. We're going to have to deal with... these Genoans here. We're going to have to, otherwise they're going to be an absolute thorn in our side. Drats. We have to up our attacks here pretty high, and that's put things under a lot of pressure here. And also losing that trade is an absolute... it's a menace, it really is. Bankruptcy, that's fine. We'll get things under control, but look at the loss there in wealth. It is criminal. But we've just got to up the tax here just to be able to cope at the moment. We don't want to be bankrupt again. But we are going to probably take Corsica just to remove this Genoan threat. Now, is the Genoans anywhere else on the map here at all on this world? Because otherwise it's going to be a pest for us. It really is. No, that's France. That's good. I believe that's the last bastion is Corsica. If we can deal with Corsica, then we can bring that into Spanish control. We've removed these menace, and that's taught us a lesson as well. This has taught us a lesson. We have to get our fleet up here to be able to deal with this, because there's no way the Genoan should be more powerful than the Spanish, but the fact is they are. France at war. No, they're not at war with Genoans at all, which is a shame. But we have to deal with what we've got in front of us. So I think what we will do is, once this army here is replenished, we will be putting this force. Actually, we shall do it forthwith, I think. Move this army eventually. We've got it under control here now, but excuse me. This force here. Oh, look at that. That's going to cost a fortune, and it is indeed. This force here, when it's replenished, we moved into Milan. And this force, when it's fully replenished, will be then moving out, and we're going to take Corsica. We just have to take Corsica to remove the Genoans once and for all, to get rid of this ship here. Well, we can't do anything else. Wait a minute. Government by consent. No, I think we're going to switch to something else here. Probably. Yeah, I think we're going to get a flintlock cannon here, just to add some extra firepower to our naval forces. But nothing else we can do here at the moment, because it's been cut off here by the Genoans. Who would you know we're at war with, though? Spain, New Spain, or Poland, and the Barbary States. Now, Poland has declared war on Austria, so that's going to be a real interesting war to watch. But if the Austrians win, they're going to become pretty powerful, because they'll have control a lot of some major centres here. And actually Russia's moved into Galicia here, so that is interesting development. Right, let's end the turn, my friends, see what happens here. Austria, nothing funny from them. Russia. Russia seems to be taking a bit of a beating here from Sweden, and indeed from Poland. 13 colonies. New Spain, well done, sir. Thank you very much. New Spain seem to be pretty active in our favour. Oh, it looks like potentially we're not going to give you Morocco. We're not going to take Kashmir and Malwa. Why would we give you those two regions, sir? Why would you give you Morocco slap bang in the middle of that? No, I don't think so. We've got a trade agreement. That's all we need from you. Thank you, sir. Portugal. We're gonna. That was a sharp reminder to the Barbary States not to tangle with the British fleet. It really is important here we hold on. We do things, you absolute fiends. $1065 here. Okay, we're going to have to deal with this. Oh, the Marathons have gone. That means, oh, look at that. Potenza in Naples has opened up. We can't do anything here yet. We've got quite a lot to do here. We just need this army here to replenish itself. Oh, 2,833. That is incredible. I think we're going to have to... Yeah, I think we have to use the forces here. We're going to have to adapt the forces here. Okay, we're going to put together a strike force to take out the Genoans here. Now they've got conscripts, and they've got these forces here, mostly conscripts and some horse. We are going to remove these foes so we can open up our trade route again. We just got to do it. The Genoans here, that's our main port, and we've just got to be able to get the port back, and we're going to start building a naval fleet. This has absolutely taught us a lesson here, but let's keep an eye on the prize here. The cavalry will be coming out of here. We need the cannon. Oh, look at that. -2.
Listos y a la espera de órdenes. Adelante por la corona y la nación.
We just got to do that for the moment. We just got to adapt here as best we can.
A la espera de órdenes.
We've got Austria here. We could also, of course, oh look at that, they're starting to shrink here. We are under a little bit of, now we could move some of these forces into here. So we need 10 here, but we could move some of these forces into this force as well. So actually what we could do, what have we got here in Rome? What we will do is we'll move the expatriates back into here. That'll bring that back under control, and we're going to adapt here. We're going to adapt to what the situation brings us. We're going to take grenadiers. We're going to, oh look at that, it's still not replenished here. We're going to take Regiment de Soria and a line infantry, and we're going to utterly crush these fiends who would dare take on the Spanish Empire here. There. But no, alas, we shall not do that. We are going to take the fight to them. We've only got one cavalry unit here. 2 cavalry units, I beg your pardon. We'll take some dragoons as well. I think we'll take some dragoons as well. And then the next turn we're going to take the fight to the Genoans here. We're going to take Corsica, and we can finally lower the tax rate and bring things under control here, because it's gotten out of hand here. We are going to be bankrupt as well, which is not going to serve us too well here at all, is it? Let's be honest. -4, that is an absolute crippling. Perfect. Now we've got it under control. Right, you fiends. Okay, now we've had to adapt here. We've had to move forces around. We can't move these forces from Venice, otherwise Austria might strike. We are a little bit of a pickle here because this has been hit here, and that's completely my own fault. I didn't sort of build up a force enough to really sort of deal with anything like this happening. The Genoans have taken advantage of that. We've now got to deal, but actually it's forced our hand. Instead of us just sort of assuming the Genoans aren't going to do anything to us, we've got to now deal with the Genoans. It's forced our hand here. So what we will be doing is we'll end the turn, and then next turn we will be assaulting Bastia here in Corsica. It's as simple as that. Well done, Britain. Well done. France. Austria. Add your provinces. Now, Poland have declared war on Austria, but that would be fantastic if they started hitting France, which is not good for France, but there's nothing we can do about that at the moment. Louisiana. Well done, sir. Well done. Mughal Empire, which is dominant here now upon the subcontinent. They absolutely rule all, but that is a good thing for us, because once we've got... There it is, sir! And if they want to hit that trade node, that is fine. They won't be around much longer. We're not going to ignore them anymore. We are not going to... No, damn these pirates. That's more like... Wait a minute. Aggressive Portugal. Ally declares war on an ally. Defend it. What the blazes? Portugal is declared war on New Spain? We can't go to war with Portugal. They are too powerful. We have to decline. We're just... Oh, that is that bite down was a difficult choice, but we're just going to have to leave things as they are. We've got enough problems on our plate without going to war with Portugal against New Spain. We'll have to deal with that at a later date. At the moment, as you can see, that is being cut off there substantially, but that does prove that we... 2,808 there. We've got a good amount of tax income coming in here. It goes to prove if we really are to hunker down here and really get our economy flowing, it would be absolutely booming at the moment. Right, now our taxes are still very, very high. We can drop the tax level here. That's going to bring in what, 1549. That's a bit better, but we are not going to sit around on our hands any longer. Good grief, that is a lot of forces there, sir, and they've even got these mortars which are absolute fiends. They've got, but they're not fully, they're not in the best position here at the moment. They don't have, we've got some quality troops here, so we would be definitely in a real defensive formation here. No, they're not going to, are they? Right, let's continue the siege, and we're going to pull the ship back, just in case we need it again for the future. Now, can we indeed start putting some of these back into some rude health here? Now, what's Iron Workshop? 900 here. 350 additional trade routes. What about this here? 562. That's of wineries. It's going to give 600. So I think we're going to repair this here. It's expensive, but we need to do it. Any infrastructure that he's doing as well, and we've got these raiding this as well, which is absolute... Damn these Genoans, they have been a real thorn in our side. We can probably repair this port as well. We've actually got coke blast furnace, but we could upgrade this. Look, that's going to give us a massive amount of income here. If we can get this economy running, we're going to be looking pretty well here. We're going to keep this here, 1549. And eventually we're going to get a fleet that's going to crush everything in its path. Of that I can assure you, my friends. And indeed we need to get this, probably get a governor's mansion. And start solidifying... Oh, look at that. Craft workshop. We'll do that, I think, as well. Let's get things even in the grip of sort of a depression, as it were, here now in Spain. We are still sort of investing in our infrastructure, which is crucial here. What's the infrastructure here like? We still haven't got metal roads here. Nor here either. But do we do have measuring tools? Yes, we do. So we've got to invest in our infrastructure here as well. We've got a lot to do here in terms of economic rebuilding, infrastructure building here, to really drive our economy, especially here in Italy. What about here? Yes, here we've got cobble roads here in Sardinia. That's how much our distraction has been with a war with Genoa. And they've been a right thorn in our side. And they've been a very, very potent opposition. I've got to be fair to them. They've been really, really strong. But this force, I believe in this force here. We've got 2 cavalry, but they'll be decidedly on defensive duties. I think... Yeah, that tax income has dropped. But we've got to try and get growth going along again here if possible. We just can't use this force here because it's defending against the Austrians here. But it looks like they might be in trouble here with the Polish. Mind you, they have taken Gdansk. The Russians have taken Galicia. Oh, wait a minute, Poland has got Moscow. That's going to hurt them a lot, that is. But still, the Spanish Empire here in the Mediterranean must start expanding. We've got to get these ships up as well. Right, let's end the turn here, my friends. Let's try to see if we can take Corsica. Ooh, Britain. France, obviously rebuilding. Oh, well done, United Provinces. Well done, sir. Poland. Russia. And Russia is starting to feel a pinch. They've got Sweden, Poland. They've got the Ottomans attacking as well. They really are feel well done, Sweden. Louisiana taking the fight to the British. And New Spain. They're under a lot of pressure here from Portugal. I don't know why Portugal decided to declare war upon them, but they have for some reason. But we'll have to deal with that later on. We've got to get our own position secured at the moment. Here's Portugal. Now it looks like they're putting together quite the strike force here. That is a massive amount of armies. Don't do it, sir. Do not do it. And my friends, we take this fight. We are fully prepared to dig in here. They've got a lot of conscripts here. And they've got mortars. I don't believe it. They're bringing mortars to the fight, which is the absolute bane of our lives here. But if we can possibly get dragoons in here, where they've got a lot of cavalry to their disposal, they outgun us quite significantly here. There's nearly 6,000 here, so we are outnumbered. But I think we've got a good chance here. We might use the dragoons here to try and hunt down these mortars. But how we avoid their cavalry, that's going to be the absolute key issue here. But let's take this fight, my friends. Let the fight for Corsica. If we can take this fight, if we can win this fight, we'll have another territory under our control. All of the islands will be under our control, which would be absolutely fantastic. And finally rid ourselves of the Genoans, which have been a real thorn in our side, because we just haven't been able to tie down any forces. We haven't been able to rebuild and repair and build our infrastructure and get our economy running, all because of this war here that's been dragging us down. Maybe we can get some growth, both population-wise and also money-wise, if we're able to lower the taxes down. You know, that's going to promote export and importing. It really is going to help us a lot. As for the war, I know many of you say, Mali, you've got to help New Spain. Honestly, my friends, I wish I could help New Spain. We could, if Portugal drains all its forces away from Lisbon, we will attack Portugal and take it out and help New Spain. But we have to get ourselves first. We can't go helping somebody else if we're in dire straits because of what's happening. As you can see, we've got a good deployment zone here, very wide. But it's vital here we stay out of the way of those mortars. Those mortars will absolutely cripple us. Now, there's the dragoons here. Can we find possibly a hole in the defences of the... Oh, look at that. What a wondrous sight there. Can we find a hole in the defences of the Genoans? Now, remember, they've got reinforcements. Will those reinforcements coming in from the left or the right-hand side? There's a chance they're going to be coming in from the right-hand side. We must be prepared to meet those forces coming in. So, we are going to batten down the hatches, as they say. And we're going to probably keep ourselves central here, with guns firmly to control. Please, if you would, gentlemen. That's more like it. Thank you. And we do have canister shot, which is excellent to see. Right. We've got to be able to... We've got guerrillas here as well, which will definitely come in useful for us. But we're going to put absolutely the vanguard of our defence here. We've got Marines. I think we'll put the Spanish Infanteria de Marina, the First Foot Guards, the elite, in the vanguard here at the defence. Look at this. What a wonderful sight there. Remember, we have to keep control here. We mustn't allow those mortars to attack us. If those mortars attack us, we will be absolutely butchered. And look at that, look at that. What a magnificent regiment. Oh, they're going to do Spain proud, sir. Then, I think we'll have a De Silva, Regimento de Silva, on the right. Gentlemen, if you would, please. Proper deployment, thank you. And yeah, I think we'll have the 13th Regiment here on the left. Oh, that's a fantastic line here. Remember, we have to keep the defences compact, but also ready to withstand any additional attack here. And we're going to keep our cavalry firmly back here in a sort of defensive formation. The 4th Regiment Grenadiers, I think we might have to box ourselves in here. That is how difficult the situation might be here. We'll use the 36th Regiment here on the right. 35th on the left. We've got to be prepared to meet what is going to be quite a vigorous attack here. 4th Grenadier Marines, we're going to pull them back. 5th Grenadiers, we're going to pull them back here. We're going to form a box formation here to really sort of pull ourselves ready. Oh, we've got the 1st Grenadiers. We're going to keep some of our elite units here back. 24th we'll keep, but the difference is here, we're going to bend them around here, angle them slightly here. We're going to start boxing these in. Can we actually keep reserves here? Again, with the 38th Regiment, we're going to do the same here, just in case. You never know. Preparation, my friends. Luck favours a prepared mind. It really does. And again, here. The blazes are you doing, man? What the blazes are you doing? Here, gentlemen, here. That's where you should be boxing up. 24th Regiment there. They were in a completely different line there. What an idiot I am. And I think we'll use the 18th Regiment here to seal off this box. And it can be stretched with a demarcation line back here. That's fine. Now we are, thankfully because of that, able to bring in reserves here. We've got the 17th Regiment here holding a central reserve front. We'll take them off 5 at will. Then we've got here the 5th Grenadier Regiment on the right flank again, holding... Oh, look at that, got improved grenades as well. And we've also got the 1st Regiment and the 4th Regiment of Grenadiers here, holding two... on the left flank here, holding in reserve. As you can see, look at that, what a wonderful Spanish formation here. As you can see, we've curved this around, so we're prepared to meet the reinforcements. We are not concerned because we know where the initial attack is going to come from here, but it's the reserves. If we're not careful, the reserves will absolutely butcher us before we have a chance to react. But because we've done this, whichever angle, whichever flank the reserves come in from, the reinforcements, we can then adapt, and we can also use these elite regiments as well, potentially to move out and go and attack the Genoans, which will be absolutely fantastic. But remember, they do have mortars which will absolutely butcher anything that's in this path. We do have cavalry. The Dragoons are out here for a reason. Can they hide? They can't. They can't hide, which is a bit of a menace for us, but still, we're going to try and hunt down those mortars if possible, using, possibly even sacrificing the Dragoons here. But that is their job, that is their duty, that is what Spain calls upon them to do. Let's end the deployment, my friends, let's begin this fight. And there it is, over there. As we predicted, coming on this flank here. So, we're going to switch the 17th Regiment. The 4th Grenadiers will be here. We can now straighten this line. And we can still hold reserves in place as well. Actually, what we'll do is we'll straighten this line as well. But we also have reserves. I think what we'll do is switch the 17th to this flank. Switch these gentlemen to the middle. Where are those mortars? Where are those blasted mortars, sir? Where are those mortars, sir? Don't tell me they didn't bring the mortars. Oh, the mortars are coming for us. Steady, lads, steady now. I'm going pretty heavy on this flank here. Be prepared to meet a gentleman. Be prepared. Oh, double time, gentlemen. Double time! God, this is an absolute... I wonder if we can put these gentlemen here in the forest. Damn, I forgot about these gentlemen. Get them right. If we can draw them into this fire, it'd be wonderful. Here they come. Here they come. Oh, what an absolute massacre, sir! Brace for impact, lads. Let's bring them in. Let's bring them in. Any noise in the background, my friends, so you know what that might be. Oh, wonderful to see here. Start there on that flank. Silly of us. Oh, this is an absolute break here, sir. An absolute break and a half here. You can move that provincial cavalry here. Into them, lads. Back, lads, back. Oh, we've lost our regiment there, but they fought well, sir. Steady, gentlemen, steady now. What the blazes are you up to? Get back here, sir. That's a lot of reinforcements coming in here. Gentlemen, back please. Let's actually reinforce this flank here, I think, with some additional forces. Oh, well done, gentlemen. Keep firing, lads. Damn, they're taking a fierce punishment here. This cavalry's... Oh my goodness me, they've got a lot of forces still coming in here. Hold, gentlemen, hold. Seal this off. Oh, well done, gentlemen, well done. I think we're going to shift our forces to the cavalry, and also these gentlemen as well are going to be shifted to this flank. Back by the looks of it. I think we're going to start closing the door on these Genoan forces. Steady, lads, steady now. Yeah, they're going to start buckling soon. As soon as they come under some real heavy fire. Got plenty of cavalry there moving about. Shattered. I think we're going to start closing the net here. As we expand this flank here. Steady, lads, steady now. Let's switch the command to here, more centrally positioned. Look at that. It's a joyous event, it really is. that cavalry. Let's not wait. Oh, it's an absolute unassailable wall, sir. Spanish forces closing in. Of course they're wavering, sir. They've been absolutely massacred here. Dispose of these fiends if you would, please, sir. Oh, what a wonderful fight here. It's a massacre. It's exactly what we wanted. Come on, shatter these fiends. They're going to break soon. They're going to break. They haven't got the stomach for it, lads. They're shattered. Let's shatter some of these others. Right, let's close in now. Spanish might, sir. Spanish might. It's a joy to see. Of course they're wavering. They don't stand a chance here against the might of Spain. Into them, lads, into them. They're shattered. They're shattered. They're shattered. This is an absolute rout, sir. Look at that as the box closes around them. Yes. Decisive victory. Now that was a sound thrashing, sir. That, my friends, is how you deal with enemies of Spain. You don't give them any leeway. Look at that. They've got 2,375 men left. We've got 2,000. We lost 900 men. We killed nearly 3,500. That is how you deal with enemies. 450. Look at that. What a look at the Look at the Spanish Infanteria de Marina. 416 kills. Whew. That was a beautiful sight. Barbary States. Pirates. And nothing from the pirates. Looks like that they might have been quelled. Oh, excellent. And what is next on the... Looks like it's going to be wedge formation, which is not really a priority. Let's be honest. I think it might be better if we got spinning mule. That will open up division of labour as well. We have gone full. Excellent. We do have a number of new towns here. There's Sardinia. Ah, there. I think we shall get a trading port here as well. Yep, let's do that. Oh, it's firmly in our favour. I think we're going to wait. They've still got 8-inch mortars, which are an absolute menace to us. They really are. But I think we'll just wait that one extra bit extra longer here to sort that out there. Plus 1 to morale in battles. Excellent. Whew. 3, 5. That's more like it. 3, 5, 3, 6. We're starting to now finally get things under control here. The army is a little bit ragged here, but nothing that a little bit of investment won't sort out. Granted, some of them aren't in the best of shape. That doesn't mean you give up on them. That doesn't mean you give up on them at all. Yeah, that's more like it. That's looking pretty good there. We can probably repair this, and that's going to bring 562 to regional wealth. That's going to take all of our money there, but still, we've got to invest here to be able to really turn things around here. I think one more turn, my friends, and that will be the end of this episode here. If we can bring Corsica under control again, although they've hit here, that's fair enough. I'm not happy here at all, are they? No, they're not happy at all. And that's fine. That is absolutely fine. The Ottomans here, we're at peace. We've got trade with the Ottomans. That's starting to come in here now as well. But Portugal, have they done anything to New Spain at all? They've not really done anything yet, but let's not count our chickens just yet. We do have the majority of the Caribbean is under our control as well, which is always good to see. But really getting that naval fleet up is really going to be important to us. But first of all, we've got to be able to get things, and this Corsica under our control here. We really do. We gave them a damn good thrashing there. We really did, didn't we? 12. That's going to be pretty high there. 401 tax income there. Not bad at all. We have starting to improve and repair our economy along here, which is good to see. Of course, we've got a very robust army here in Venice, which will hold against a lot here. But the Austrians seem to be busy elsewhere. But then again, we must be wary here. Why are they moving through here? That could pose a problem for us there. That's why we've got to get this force here in Genoa up and running here and back to full strength, because otherwise we're going to be in a bit of trouble here. But let's end the turn. Let's be the last turn of this particular episode, my friends. And where, sir, are you going? Well, I'll be damned. Why have they sent that fleet with an army on attached to it? What is France doing in this area here? Oh, they okay. Okay, looks like they that's what we've got to be wary of, is that. That's a monstrous amount of Austrian forces moving along in the area there. That is stupendously strong Austrian armies moving in here. But we don't flinch. We don't flinch. Russia. Sweden. Sweden are very powerful actually. New Spain looks like they're looking around for something, but not sure quite what. possibly even taking the fight to the pirates, which would be excellent for us. And of course, the Mughals are now masters of all they survey. But look at Portugal, it is absolutely ramping up its military might here. But it hasn't moved against New Spain. But, now it is. Now it's starting to mobilise its armies. Barbary states. And pirates. Damn their hide. Oh, 4059, that's actually improving, even though we are not in the best of health at the moment. Plus one a subterfuge when counter-spying was excellent. Looks like we might have to get these up as well repaired, I think, to bring... yeah, indeed. To bring this up here. So improve our wealth, no end. You look at that, look at the internal tax income there, that is fantastic. I think we might have got a grip of the situation here. But why, oh why... Right, promises there, but they are trade partners Austria. Why are they here? I don't like the look of that at all. I think we're going to have to get this army up here to full strength. It's going to cost us, but I think it's going to be prudent if we do. That's a lot of money there. But I think it's going to be prudent if we do that there. Oh, it's more in our favour there. I think we're going to have to bring Corsica under our control. We really are. At the moment, I think it's probably best we invest and bring this army up to full strength here. I've got a feeling the Austrians might start moving down here eventually, which is going to pose a real problem for us. It really is. We need this army to be at full strength. Only 4, their clamour for reform is 8. Oh, we can get 12 pounders and 12-pound foot artillery, which is fantastic, but still, this army's got to be brought back up to full strength. It really does. Right, let's do it. Let's just do it. Right, that's it. We've run out of money. So this army will now be brought up to full strength, which is excellent to see. There'll be a good defensive force for Genoa. But they can't move. They can just come. They got to come down through here. Of that, I've got no doubt. Look at that. The range is 50, the axis is 23. So basically they're just going to be firing in a wide arc. Guerrilla mercenaries look pretty good here. But I did look at that. Swiss guards, my goodness me, that is staggering. I have to bring this under control further because the clamour for reform is not going to be great. Tax burden is high. Can we reduce the tax levels here for nobility and for the lower classes? It's going to give us 1311, but it'll increase growth. Growth will be absolutely rampant here. Look at that, 28 here. 24 here. I think, my friends, we're going to take Corsica. We're not going to wait for another battle. We're going to take it. Yes, look at that, my friends. What a wonderful sight there. And they've gone. At last the Genoans have gone. And we've got them fully under... Look at that. Yes, we've done it. Genoa destroyed. That absolute bane of ours is gone. 4227 because we freed up this trade here now. Oh, that's magnificent to see. +2 morale battles. +2 morale for battles. +1. So look at it. This general here now is quickly becoming one of our finest generals here. But, as I promised, my friends, next episode you will see the renaming of generals now because we don't have any more battles. So it really is going to be important now that I get some of these generals named. So we're going to see 2 generals named, and we're also going to probably see an admiral. Actually, we've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 4 generals are going to be named, and also we can have an admiral as well. So I haven't forgotten about the renaming, my friends. I can promise you, I will be renaming generals to sort of, you know, fit into the armies here. We haven't got a general here, so I have to create one or recruit a general here. We haven't got a general here either. So these 2 armies here will see generals being named. Of that I can promise you. I don't have any here. No, we don't know. So these 2 here in Corsica and in Genoa will be so, my friends. So you'll definitely see the generals being renamed next time around, my friends, I can promise you. But I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please keep your comments coming down below, my friends. They've been absolutely fantastic for all campaigns, and I'm going to need your help with this campaign in particular because it looks like we've got Austria here moving in on us here, so it's going to be really important that we really defend this quite vigorously. What have they got here? They've got some very good forces here. There's not to be sniffed at at all. Yeah, they're going to be sending in some fine troops against us here. They've got Royal Hungarian Grenadiers, Austrian Hussars. They've got the whole kit and caboodle here. So we're going to have to be really careful. We might even have to move these back to help us defend. So there's a good chance we might have to have that then as well. That's been brought under control here because tax burden has dropped. We're looking for growth as well. We're going to have our wealth growth and our population growth as well. Tax has been reduced. So that's good anyway. So, but my friends, I can end this episode here. Please, my friends, please comment down below. Please keep your comments coming. They've been absolutely phenomenal through all my campaigns, but this one in particular, where we have pretty much got all of, so pretty much the Italian Isles and also Italy itself under our control, apart from Turin and Milan, which we will eventually get, I think, one way or another. But it's been an absolutely fantastic episode because we've done quite a lot here, but in particular getting rid of a real thorn in our side there of the Genoans. We've done it, and now we've got to invest in our navy and also solidify our hold both militarily and economically here on Italy and also here in Spain, which we have neglected here, but also move potentially against the sort of North African holdings of the Barbary states, and that really will put us in a very powerful position indeed. But my friends, end this episode here. Hope you're having a good weekend coming up. Please be safe whatever you're doing. But until next time, my friends, bye for now.